Boris. I love my country.
Daughter, will the native legend say, wheresoever they may wander, end in Trinidad their days, and this lovely fragrant island, with its forest hill sublime, well might be the smiling Eden, pictured in the book divine.
IT&T, happy anniversary. Congrats on your golden jubilee. IT&T, happy anniversary. My primary school reader did say it plain. Once you eat a the cascadoo, in Trini you must remain. Cause no matter how far you fly, once you taste it, baby, right here you'll return to die. Since 62, summer head to greener pastures. In the Big Apple, they want a bite. Though for 50 years, we could have gone faster. To build a nation, we have to fight and fight. I love my country. I shall put it away before party, just like Javi Boris. Oh no. And I love Trinbago, not Trini to the bone, but the marrow. So when them stormy dark clouds want to threaten white, black and red, tell them tread. Until we get real serious, remove the drugs and all them coke heads. You see me, I want to see Trinbago moving ahead. I agree, we are still a paradise, built byways to highways, but progress came with a price. Although we excel in culture and sports, along the east-west corridor, our youths they pack up courts. Tell me, what is this great fatal attraction? This love affair that they have with crime. Now one by one they fall a daily extraction. We've got to save our youths while they're in their prime. Teach them to sing.
This is
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued grace and blessings. Lord, today I ask for clarity that only you can bring. When everything feels noisy, confusing, and overwhelming, your peace is what I seek. Lord, be my center in the midst of the storm. When my mind is consumed with worry and doubt, lead me to your still waters. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your gateway to relaxation, adventure, and excitement. Nestled in the picturesque Lady Chancellor Hills overlooking Port of Spain, we cater to both tourists and locals seeking an unforgettable staycation experience. Our rooms are designed to provide the utmost comfort, ensuring you have a restful and rejuvenating stay. Pamper yourself in our jacuzzi room or enjoy fun-filled moments in our 2 outdoor pools. You can unwind in our bar and lounge or embark on thrilling island tours and experiences. Planning a wedding or special function, our 300-capacity event facility is the ideal choice to create lasting memories with your loved ones. You can also choose from exciting packages like single-day and overnight packages with your special someone. To book your tropical escape, call us at 624-8553 or WhatsApp 3173843. You can also email us at info@aliciaspalace.com or visit our website at aliciaspalace.com for more details.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Eastern Credit Union is giving you financing for school vacation or both. Plus, you could win over $9,000 in prizes.
Books in the morning, beach by the evening, dreams getting closer, life doing both. Education first, then they get away. Plans on your side every step of the way. Easy to start, easy to grow. Pay it back smooth, watch your future glow. Learn and leisure, leading the way. Learn and leisure, make the dream okay. Eastern Credit Union, let the good times play. Learn and leisure, leading the way.
Call 800-4328 for more. Approved by the NLCB. Eastern Credit Union, leading the way.
New Day Alert, the voice of the people with Harvey R. Boris.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Every great business deserves to be noticed. But being great isn't enough if no one knows you exist. Imagine your brand reaching thousands of listeners and viewers across Trinidad and Tobago. That's exactly what the Hot Seat 868 with Harvey Boris delivers. Promote your products, showcase your services, build trust, increase your visibility. Your message reaches the people who matter most. Don't let your competitors steal the spotlight. Get your business in the Hot Seat 868 today. Call or WhatsApp us at 271-8435. Your business, your brand, your moment to shine.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the People's Program, the program that's for the people, by the people, and of course, with the people. This is your program, the People's Program. Welcome one and all today to the hot seat. Let's start with the great words. At the count of 3, wherever you are, say it with me. Are you ready, TNT? 1, 2, 3. I love, love, love my country, and I love being free on the port of Port of Spain. I tell you. Wonderful indeed, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to the program. This is the people's program. This is your program. Yes, sometimes we need to have the proper measurements as the case may be, But when they come, late to do things, and you early. So love this country, love the community, and of course, love your street. I love my street. What street are you on? What are you doing on your street to make it better? We are so blessed. Our country is so blessed, and we take it for granted. Yes, I will never take being free in the port of Port of Spain for granted. No, never. Yeah, talking to you. I will never take that beautiful city of Port of Spain for granted. No, I want to be free in the port at all times. And I hope that the city of Port of Spain, that free port, would ensure that we, the citizens, are always safe in the beautiful city. And all the streets, Frederick Street, Charlotte Street, Pembroke Street, some Chacon Street, some need to be changed in names, however. Green Corner, yes, whatever street, we must improve it, beautify it. The city corporation must do their best to really make it look as nice as possible. The tongue must become alive again. So yes, this program, as you can see, I started talking to you. Yeah, whole day you're missing in action. Whole day, yeah, in the city, up and down, here and there. Wonderful indeed. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Yes. Port of Spain, the best city, or the city that could be better than any other. It's up to us to improve our city. The city of Port of Spain, the city of San Fernando. Yes. And also we can improve and ensure we have a free port where goods can enter into the city, down by the wharf, and ensure that we have the nice things. Yes, it's time to enjoy what we have. It's time to rock back and still do other things to make things happen. Are you hearing me? Are you ready? I'm telling you, our country is second to none. And if you love this country, and you love your community, and you love your street, and you're doing the best you can, listen. The next thing you need to do is come and relax, bring your family, listen, staycation, a nice place, a decent place. What you're waiting on? Why haven't you come to this wonderful place as yet? I'm talking about Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area. At Caribbean Tourist Villa, they treat you like family. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really a beautiful place. Come and stay at a beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa and make it your home away from home. You're from Grandi, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Toco, Caribbean, Moruga, Pinal, Debe, Point Fortin, Chagonas, Claxton Bay, yes, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Westmoreland, Goodwood Park, Federation Park, Woodbrook, Belmont, Caribbean Tourist Villa. St. Anne's, Cascade, Sawa, Barataria, Tunapuna, Mount Lambert, Mount Hope, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Tunapuna, yes, St. Augustine, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Yes, Mount Diablo, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Speyside, Paleto Vieja, Signal Hill, Mount St. George, Goodwood, all. Crown Point, come and stay, at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Caribbean Tourist Villa is a nice place, a respectable place. Call them, 623-9164. That's 623-9164. 627-5423. That's 627-5423. Yes? You can call them on the next number. I'm giving you the next number. On WhatsApp, 797-2858. That's 797-2858. Take the number down. What you're waiting on? Enjoy a part of your life. Enjoy part of your life, yes. All work and no play make you a dull person. Come and stay at a lovely place in great location in the Woodbrook area. You can be on the avenue. You can go up to the zoo with the children. You can go to the park, the savannah, buy coconut water, go on the avenue What's a Lime, or walk along to the movies. All there. Stay at the beautiful, inexpensive, affordable Caribbean Tourist Villa. Call the numbers, or better yet, call the manager. Manager number 271-8435. That's 271-8435. 271-8435. 271-8435. Call the manager. Yes, they have a day pass. $300. Yes, day pass. 2 persons, a room, swimming pool. You go on the avenue, you bust a line. Enjoy part of your life at Caribbean Tourist Villa. I'll give you more. Yes, swimming pool. Bring on the rest. Day pass. Enjoy the day pass. Everybody all over the country come and enjoy the day pass. Plus they have the summer getaway. Starts right here. Summer getaway at Caribbean Tourist Villa. $395 starting from summer getaway at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Listen, Caribbean Tourist Villa, make it your home away from home. Family getaway at Caribbean Tourist Villa. $1999. $1,999 for 4 persons and 3 nights. So you're paying, listen, small money for 4 all year. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. 4 all year and only no less than $2,000 for 3 nights in town, in Woodbrook, lovely Woodbrook by Arpita Avenue, where you can go on to the movies, you go on the avenue, bus a lime, you go in the swimming pool, you go up to the gardens, you go up to the Caribbean Tourist Villa, staycation. Come and enjoy the staycation. And the perfect getaway for the whole family. Stay, yes, a stay for everyone. Well loved. Yeah, a stay that everyone will love, of course. And we're having a wonderful time. Look at right there on the screen. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Come one, come all. And enjoy the beautiful ambience of Caribbean Tourist Villa. And make it your home away from home. Call them 623-9164, 623-9164, 627-5423, 627-5423. WhatsApp on 797-2858, 797-2858. Caribbean Tourist Villa. And you're enjoying the ambience, the beauty of Caribbean Tourist Villa and making it your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really a beautiful place. As the case may be, starting Caribbean Tourist Villa, and then, we move into other wonderful locations like the swimming pool, the kitchen to cook. Caribbean Tourist Villa, you can bring the whole family, bubble a pot, enjoy yourself. Yes, beautiful. Listen, we in Trinidad, we are second to none. I love my country. I truly love my country. Listen, we must love this country together. Caribbean Tourist Villa, promise me that you'll call them. Promise me that you'll try out Caribbean Tourist Villa and then say, yeah, Mr. Boris, yeah, I like it. I like myself. I go in there over and over again. When I come into town, that is my home away from home. Call them now. 623-9164, 627-5423. WhatsApp on 797-2858, 797-2858, and the manager number 271-8435, 271-8435. For Caribbean Tourist Villa, make it your home away from home. Ladies and gentlemen, you see how beautiful Caribbean Tourist Villa is? But our country, director, come to me. We are so creative. We are so unique. We have so much to offer. Look what happened in Colombia. And we ask God for mercy upon people in Colombia. Look what happened in Venezuela. Right now, they stopped the rescue. They're not moving heavy equipment because they say whoever under there still, they have to be dead. There's no rescue again. And Lord, we have to pray for those. But we are so fortunate in Trinidad that we take things for granted and we spend most of our time fighting on each other, not enjoying what God has blessed us with. This family or this organization decide, we're enjoying what God has blessed us with. And therefore, they have created a houseboat. It left Port of Spain and now down Storbay for the great race over the weekend. Yes, it left Port of Spain and now down Storbay. Show me the picture first, but director, as a matter of fact, bring on the clip. when people see it, they say they're going closer. Trinidad and Tobago, we have a houseboat. A houseboat. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? You will see. I'm going to shock you. Bring it on, director. A houseboat sailing the ocean. Trinidad and Tobago, own creation. Yeah, bring it on.
I tell all you, I'm going to bring it close for you to see. I want you to see every nut and bolt on that place, Lee. You see them pictures you're seeing from land there, and you're not sure what you're seeing? No. I showing all you.
Up close and personal.
Up close and in person. Right? So guys, this is the famous houseboat. It's from Trinidad, down Carnard side only. Right? The famous. And guess what? The whole roof is solar panel. 4 AC. Watch down behind it. 4 AC there. That toilet, that everything. Nothing pumping out in no water here and them shopping it still. The men and them had the thing well organized. Trust me. That is performance, boy.
Somebody in the kitchen.
Somebody in the kitchen.
Washing up wares.
What's that?
Nice.
Proper thing.
Nice.
Proper.
Food prepper. House, Metalia say, food prepper. House.
Oh, let's change the game, boy. Oh, let's change the game.
I love it.
I love it, boy. Jesus Christ. That is performance. You talking about proper ingenuity. Yeah. That we talking about.
That's what we're talking about. I tell you, enjoy the country. Yeah. Do that stay down. I mean, even though Port of Spain nice and it's a free port, don't you stay in Port of Spain? No. Go Bago, regular. Go Grenada, off and on. Go America, Canada. But most importantly, go to Caribbean Tourist Villa and enjoy the city, yes, of Port of Spain. Yes. Make sure and enjoy what we have. Because if you don't do it, one day, Kunkote, that's what they say long time, right? One day, you're going to miss out on all that you're supposed to enjoy in this beautiful land they call Port of Spain. Port of Spain. Beautiful land. Now, is to give you advice. You know me, all of we black Indian, all Indian black. All of we black African, all African black. Meaning, we are considered to be black people. I love black. I don't like darkness, but I love black. But some things that is black, you must avoid. Because something, if you're using it, it could kill you. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, on that basis, not everything that is black, I go lap up. And I'm telling you, I'm warning you, I warn myself. Stop, and all like El Picos, I call it name, and all them food places, serving food, and have it on the heater, and then black plastic thing, you're killing people literally, allegedly so. Because they say that thing is real cancer forming. Stop using them black plastic to put food. Stop microwaving those black plastic. You're killing yourself faster than ever. It is, I said it before. Huh? And styrofoam. I know how to stop that. Stop it, Harvey. Stop it. Watch this. Black plastic, dangerous. Bring it on.
Can we go look at my kitchen now?
Let's do it.
We're going to look at real things that you might not even know in your kitchen are causing you some of these problems. Come with me. Okay, so the team have been here for the last couple of days. We've been getting lots of takeaways, and so this is a higgledy-piggledy of everybody's food. What's wrong? You're pulling...
Black plastic.
What's wrong with the black plastic?
We talked about plastic. It has BPA, it has phthalates, but it also typically is made from recycled electronics. And the problem here, Stephen, is Recycled electronics have flame retardants in them because you don't want your electronics catching fire. And there have been a variety of studies now that have found that black plastic has a high amount of these flame retardants that are leaching into the food and getting into people's bodies that way. Not only do you not want to eat out of black plastic, you don't want hot food going in there, right? Because that's like the worst.
Can I get a bin bag? I need a bin bag. Okay, so let's throw that in the bin. What else? I'm gonna take all of it out.
Okay, this is the other thing that really reaches out. Spicy foods, anything acidic that goes into plastic causes the chemicals to leach into it even more rapidly, kind of the same way the heat does. So heat, acidic foods, not good in plastic.
So my spicy sauce, if it comes in a little plastic tub, it's gonna leach in.
Look, if it's the one-off, okay, but like not a habit. Yes, a big time leach in. You're eating BPA hot sauce.
What about this? This is made of paper.
Here's my little thing I do. See that? Waxy is a waxy.
This
the PFAS
on the edge.
Yeah. This is better than the black plastic. If you had it, like if there's like tears, this is better than black plastic. I would say.
And this?
Ding, 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 this is great. This is the best thing that you can do. If you're gonna have food made for you or you wanna order takeout, have someone make it for you and deliver you in this.
And this is a bamboo lid.
Bamboo lid with glass, Pyrex glass, right?
So this is good?
This is great.
So I need more of this.
You need more of this and get rid of all, I mean, this is already looking better. This is on the scale, at least it goes in cold. So here's the thing. Microplastics are also shedding into this. We didn't talk about microplastics. They're shedding into here. The chemicals, not as much in something like this, but they're still getting in. So this is a little bit better when it comes to like the tiers here. The hot food is the worst. This is a little bit better, but I still would get lettuce.
Because it's cold.
Because it's cold.
So it's not seeping.
Exactly.
Okay, so I might be able to keep that then.
So you're seeing for yourself how dangerous it is. How dangerous things are in your fridge, in your house. Now, I had to talk about this. Because at the end of the day, it is my responsibility as a leader of the grassroots to open your eyes. Now, if this thing is done safely, it could be good. Because it's what is needed to make things real super strong. But there's a dangerous thing in it. This chemical, this metal is dangerous as it comes. Some countries don't want no part of it in their country. Like America and Canada, allegedly, that's what I'm hearing. But they come into Trinidad. Now, it could be a very prosperous thing for us, but they have to have proper safeguard to really protect our people and our country. It is as dangerous as it comes. So this new steel company is going to open this steel mill. The old mill, they're going to revive it. $750 million US, plus over 500 persons will get work. Even though, to me, steel is more mechanized now. I don't know how they provide all that work, but they say so. But there's danger in this particular thing. To my knowledge, a number of countries don't want it in their country. We have decided to accept it. It could be a gold mine for us, but there's major dangers in it, and the government has put proper guidelines and safety thing in place to protect this country. It's not all about money. The workers also have to be protected, whoever got work down there. It's not all about money. Director, bring on the information and open people's eyes in respect of what is being said. Allegedly, what I'm playing now, it is alleged. Allegedly, the dangers of this new steel mill coming to Trinidad and Tobago. Director, open their eyes. Allegedly so.
Trinidad. Yesterday, they cut the ribbon on the old ArcelorMittal steel plant at Point Lisas. New name, Ibis Steel. New owner, a U.S. company called Pinnacle Steel and Vanadium Corporation. They promised 500 jobs. They promised economic growth. They promised Trinidad would supply 50% of America's vanadium needs. But here is what they did not tell you. Vanadium has been classified by the United States Environmental Protection Agency in the same toxic category as lead, arsenic, and mercury. Processing it contaminates water supplies. It generates toxic tailings that leach into the ground for years. It produces sulfur dioxide emissions that cause acid rain. It poses risks to 55% of aquatic species in surrounding seawater. And breathing vanadium-rich air, according to published research, carries unknown but potentially serious health consequences. Now here is the part that should make every Trinidadian stop. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of State, at the opening ceremony, complained about environmental regulations. America, with all its resources, does not want this processing on its own soil. So they brought it here. We already said no to data centers in DB. The same questions apply here. Who gets the jobs? Who gets the profits? And who gets to live next to the pollution? Watch me.
I'm going to play this again. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is important. I'm going to allow it to come here, but it has to be done under proper guidance to safeguard our country and to protect our citizens' lives. Play it again, Director. Play it again.
Trinidad. Yesterday, they cut the ribbon on the old ArcelorMittal steel plant at Point Lisas. New name, Ibis Steel. New owner, a U.S. company called Pinnacle Steel and Vanadium Corporation. They promised 500 jobs. They promised economic growth. They promised Trinidad would supply 50% of America's vanadium needs. But here is what they did not tell you. Vanadium has been classified by the United States Environmental Protection Agency in the same toxic category as lead, arsenic, and mercury. Processing it contaminates water supplies. It generates toxic tailings that leach into the ground for years. It produces sulfur dioxide emissions that cause acid rain. It poses risks to 55% of aquatic species in surrounding seawater. And breathing vanadium-rich air, according to published research, carries unknown but potentially serious health consequences. Now here is the part that should make every Trinidadian stop. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of State, at the opening ceremony, complained about environmental regulations. America, with all its resources, does not want this processing on its own soil. So they brought it here. We already said no to data centers in DB. The same questions apply here. Who gets the jobs? Who gets the profits? And who gets to live next to the pollution? Watch me.
Now that's just one side. What I played you, it is alleged. Is it true or false in the report that just brought you? Is it true or false? I'm just putting it as a question out there. You be the judge. You do your research and find if what is said there, I'm not putting on as no truth. I'm asking question, is it true or false? Let's go now to the history of this product. Let's know where this product came from and how good it is. Listen, it's a super product, you know. To make skyscrapers stronger is a real fantastic product. But is it dangerous? But let's look at the history of it first of all. Director, when you're ready, let me know so we can bring it on. You know, bring it on.
That often flies under the radar, yet it plays a crucial role in modern science and technology. Discovered in 1801 by the Spanish-Mexican scientist Andrés Manuel del Rio, vanadium was initially mistaken for chromium. It took decades for scientists to recognize it as a distinct element. With its bright, silvery gray appearance, vanadium is not just visually striking, it's incredibly strong and corrosion-resistant, making it a key player in the production of high-strength steel alloys. These alloys are essential for everything from tools and buildings to jet engines. One of vanadium's standout features is its ability to enhance the strength-to-weight ratio of steel. This property is vital in manufacturing components for cars and airplanes, where every ounce counts. But vanadium's contributions don't stop there. It's also a star in the world of energy storage, particularly in vanadium redox flow batteries, or VRFBs. These cutting-edge batteries are perfect for large-scale energy storage, especially when harnessing renewable sources like wind and solar. Interestingly, vanadium is the 22nd most abundant element in Earth's crust, but it rarely appears in its pure form. Instead, it's found in about 65 different minerals, often extracted from magnetite or recovered from industrial waste. Biologically, vanadium is essential in trace amounts for some animals and even humans, playing roles in enzyme function and metabolism, although researchers are still uncovering its full significance in biology. What's more, vanadium compounds can display a stunning array of colors, ranging from purple and blue to green and yellow. This colorful versatility makes it a valuable asset in chemical research and education. However, it's important to handle vanadium with care, as certain compounds can be toxic or irritating if inhaled or ingested in large quantities. The name vanadium itself is derived from vanadis, another name for the Norse goddess Freyja, reflecting the element's beauty and colorful compounds. Interestingly, vanadium has even been found in some crude oils and fossil fuels, where its presence can influence refining processes. With its unique properties and applications, vanadium is truly one of the most valuable and colorful transition metals on the periodic table, impacting industries from energy to aerospace in ways we're only beginning to appreciate. Vanadium is a fascinating element that often flies.
So, I've given you the history. It's up to us to know to do things in such a way to protect our country, our nation in this situation. Now, I turn my attention to some very sad news. I saw today on the news another murder. This young lady, I don't know her character, I don't know her history, I don't know the lady. All I know, look at the pictures of her, she's quite beautiful. A true representation of, the beauty of our country. But I don't know her heart, I don't know her soul, I don't know what she's involved in or not. All I know is that they found her today dead. Breaking news. They found her dead with a gunshot to her head. Terrible. We have to stop the killing and start chilling. Enjoy nice things and stop taking lives. This is a young lady who was killed and they found her dead on the ground. I can show you the picture of her dead on the ground, but not today. Not today. Beautiful young lady. Her name, a wonderful person, a wonderful soul, I would imagine. I don't know her personally. She was gunned down in Sangre Grande, and she has been identified as Chanel Lois. Reportedly, it's terrible. Director, put up the next picture of her. Put up the next picture of her so people can see her face and see her better with the telephone in her hand. She is now dead. Found shot in the head, and now pronounced dead. And that's the picture of her as a case may be. That's the picture of her. It is very, very unfortunate that she has been killed. It is absolutely unfortunate that she is now dead. It is what it is. It is unfortunate. It is what it is. I don't know the individual. All I know, I saw the pictures of her on the ground with blood coming out of her head, dead on the ground. Dead on the ground. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's really, really and truly unfortunate. We have to find ways to truly stop this criminal activities in our country, to stop this situation in our nation, to stop the amount of brutal killing. We have to find a way to stop it. To stop it. Yesterday was a different day. Today, I believe, is International Day for Youth. And look at today. A young lady, a youth, has been killed. Today, I think, is International Youth Day. We have to find a way. Yesterday there was an eclipse in Europe where all the 5, I think, planets line up. The sun was blocked out completely. I think it will happen again in August next year. I'm telling you, it is really incredible, the system that we live on. And now, just before we go to Dr. Batson, I want to do this. To bring you a few, health clips. Bring you a few health clips, Director. A few health clips. We're going to a few health clips. That thing with the 67 and 20 and the 26, me know how I said that. That's crazy. Forget that. But that's... So I want to bring you a few health clips. Director, are you ready? Just to put up on the screen a number of the health concerns or health advice. So we're going to Dr. Batson. This is a good thing to put up before he comes on. We can start, put up anyone. Red flag for women, what women notice first, that's probably women noticing men, bad situation. Look at that. Look at that, as the case may be. Hygiene red flags, women notice first. Bad breath. She'll never say it, but she's definitely feeling it. Greasy hair or your scalp smells. Dirty nails. Strong body odor. Gusty is crusty. Airs or unclean neck. Bad breath. Wow. Next one, Director. Let's go quickly. 7 powerful health habits. And you see them on the screen. Because we have to come bring in Dr. Batson quickly. 7 powerful health habits that you're seeing on the screen. So we're going to bring it in quickly. As you look at them, we will bring them up one by one, as we ensure that you are able to see and to ensure that you are able to experience these wonderful things to learn. Things that you need to learn. I don't know. I'm just at a loss right now. So you're keeping 16 foods in the wrong way. 16 foods the wrong way. Director, my problem? I'm trying to open my thing. I get it. Huh? All right. So 16 foods you're keeping the wrong way. Tomatoes, don't store in your fridge. Garlic, boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, these are health tips. But a man who have the health information to make you healthy and strong, to keep you. No, you need to go and see Dr. Batson. When you listen to him, go and see Dr. Batson. Call him. Director, with no further ado, I Love My Country, Sunday 3 o'clock, next program, TNT, I bring on none other than the man himself, a doctor who is there to heal the nation, Dr. Jason Batson.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much, Mr. Boris. Synergy family, how are you all doing? Always a pleasure to be in your company. As usual, working very, very hard to things as regards to health and wellness. And interestingly, what the director just brought up there as regards to red flags, it actually touched a bit on the topic that I was going to discuss, which is gut health or gastrointestinal health and the importance of gastrointestinal health. And not only that, but also understanding the extent of what gastrointestinal or good or a healthy gastrointestinal system really represents and what that really means for illness and diseases in general. And when I say that, you would have often hear persons talk about the gut. They talk about excellent gut microbiome. One of the products we carry at Batson & Associates is a product called Cell Food, which is designed to do just that. So you have some enzymes. It has over 72 different minerals in there. And what it really does is designed to rejuvenate gut health. Now, the thing is, some of the red signs that they spoke about, they talk about bad breath. They talk about a crusty neck. Now, the thing is, bad breath, which is medically termed halitosis, has always been never issue about your mouth. I mean, you may have conditions where you might have some sort of oral condition. So you might have rotten teeth, you may have some cavities, as they say, that type of thing. And that could be a problem. But if you don't have any general oral issue and you find you get a situation with bad breath, then it may be one of your other organs of elimination, kidney, colon. The colon plays a significant role in a number of things. It plays a significant role in digestion. It plays a significant role in proper assimilation of food. Because the thing is, a lot of persons eat. So a lot of us would sit down and have meals, and I've seen this over and over with clients. Just recently, there was a client we were doing a consultation with, and their issue was some of these issues here. You know, they find that they were getting some issues with body odor, which some people, you know, it could happen. It is an indication the body is telling you something. And usually that is a time for a cleanse. And that's what I said. It actually touched on what I was going to discuss today as it relates to gut health, because there's a product we carry at Batson Associates called Santulan. And that's a 7-channel detox. Santulan actually means balance in Hindi. It's actually a word utilized a lot in Ayurvedic medicine. And what that really means is balance, you know, finding equilibrium. And that's what the body always does. That the body's objective is to maintain balance, equilibrium, really homeostasis, as it's called. And that's one of the things that Santulan does, because it is a 7-channel detox. And that particular individual, that was one of the things that was recommended. And interestingly, they also had a problem as it relates to, this wasn't in the, what was mentioned there, but it is related. And that's the issue of hair loss. So there are a lot of people who have issues, a lot of women, a lot of men have issues with hair loss. You have different names given to them, male pattern baldness. A lot of the time it doesn't necessarily have to do the symptomology, because male pattern baldness is a symptomology. So it's an end result of a greater cause, or some sort of underlying issue would have now caused you to have male pattern baldness, low testosterone, certain metabolic challenges. It could be an indication of prediabetes. You know, so those are some of the things that you need to look for, and that is what you need to address as it relates to the gastrointestinal system. Also spoke about the neck, and one of the things that you have to pay attention to as regards to that, you know, some people have a very dark circle to the back of your neck, under the neck. You may have problems where the sole of your feet may have problems associated with pins and needles. So pins and needles, burning under your feet, those type of things. Now, that is usually described as what? Neuropathy or nerve damage. So the thing with that situation, if it is, but how is neuropathy linked to gut health? Think about it. Neuropathy, which is a central nervous system dysfunction, you usually find diabetics have that. The usual common symptomology are things like pins and needles, cramping on their calves, burning on their feet, issues where you feel as if things walking on you. So people describe it differently, right? Some people say junjuni and other things like that. Cramping in your calves, you feel as if it is you're walking on sand. People say they feel as if they're walking on bubbles, they're walking on air. If you're getting that consistently, that is not a good thing. That is a serious indication of some sort of neurological issue beginning to form and just either being further exacerbated or worsening simply because you're not really maybe paying attention to it. If you are diabetic, then you seriously need to look at that, because it means now, because diabetics usually have issues with neuropathy for a number of reasons. Once you have diabetes, you have elevated inflammatory response in the body. You have over the amount of glucose that is supposed to be in the blood at any given point in time, which again creates an oxidative, highly inflammatory environment. You know, just recently I was doing a lecture, and one of the things I was helping participants to understand is that there are certain drivers of disease in the body. Now, we started off with gut health, and we're still there, but you have to understand that these particular drivers of disease. So when I use the term driver of disease, what do I mean? Okay, so you hear people talk about inflammation or inflammatory response. Now, those telephone numbers are there. Keep in mind those telephone numbers and locations very quickly. We are located at the Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. Tobago, that is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. You can WhatsApp us on 314, that is 314-9975. Again, that's 314-9975. Debe is the corner of Ramsey-Mouch Trace and the SS Erie Main Road in Debe. Those of you in Debe, we actually have an open clinic this Saturday. That's this Saturday in Debe at the corner of Ramsey-Mouch Trace and the SS Erie Main Road. So you can take advantage of that. And that is basically lifestyle clinic. So we deal with a number of things: diabetes, hypertension, renal issue, really getting some good results with persons with renal issues. So let me explain that quickly. So if you have a problem with your kidney, how would you know if you have a problem with your kidney? Usually, blood tests are recommended. If you do a blood test and they see you have elevated creatinine, what is known as BON, what is also known as, well, in cases, elevated potassium, when those are elevated in the blood, there is an indication of some sort of renal dysfunction. And you have many different types of renal or kidney dysfunction, nephritis, and different things like that. But in all instances, you find the kidney is not functioning as it should. So as a result of that, you have elevation in those parameters that I just mentioned: potassium, creatinine, BON. If you also do a GFR, which you can't calculate from creatinine, but the GFR, which is a glomerular filtration rate now, that is where the kidney's ability to filter comes into question. So you're really supposed to be at a level 1 or stage 1, which is usually a very healthy kidney. Stage 2 would indicate early dysfunction with the kidney, and then the lower you go. So 3, you have 3A, B, 3A, 3B, 4, and 5. We have helped persons in those instances to actually help those or increase those numbers with different treatment protocols. Of course, there are specific blood tests that would be required and that type of thing. So regardless of the situation you're dealing with, as regards to whether it's diabetes, hypertension, all those are gut health related, every last one of them. And this is something that we have known for years. You would realize you hear the terminology now, gut microbiome, before you used to hear gut health. The reason why they come in, or you're hearing now and in research, gut microbiome, is because they have narrowed it in even further, where they're looking at the indigenous gut microbiome. So that indigenous pathogen, whether it be fungi, bacteria, healthy bacteria, that actually helps the body in its immunity aspect. So, and I always tell persons, even with cancer, to stray, but not to stray a bit, because that's something that you realize we played with a lot now in Trinidad and Tobago. We have elevated prostate cancer issues, breast cancer, colorectal cancer, pancreatic cancer, all those on the rise. We do treatment protocols for that as regards to nutritional, dietetics, that type of thing. So if you have cancer and you are in a situation or after treatment, because it is very important that you deal with the body from a biochemical and a structural perspective, that's out of the debate. That's very important. Nutrition is exceptionally important to anyone who would have had cancer and gone through cancer treatment protocols. Just recently, I had someone who came to us and, they did the needful, they did the chemo, they did the radiation and that type of thing. But what happened is that because of the amount of chemo and radiation, there are problems with the bones, which is usually standard, because you find that oncologists in their routine would normally know in the protocols that they have, they now provide different supplementation for bone health. Well, it's not supplementation. There are 1 or 2 things that they would recommend. But the point is, that particular individual needed somebody from my aspect of specialty as regards to clinical nutrition, dietetics, nutritionist perspective, integrative medicine, because I had to give them a treatment protocol that had to fix the amount of bone loss that they had, because what they were actually diagnosed with was osteopenia, osteoporosis, but that was as a result of the chemo and radiation. So I'm just saying that to help you to understand that in those instances, regardless of the type of cancer that you have and whatever treatment protocol you have finished successfully after God, there is protocols after that as it relates to nutrition, especially as it relates to immune therapy. And you would realize that is important if you look at a lot of persons who would have had cancer. So you would have somebody, for example, who may have had ovarian cancer, and they may have done all the necessary protocols. So they did the hysterectomy, which is the surgical removal of the womb. They did total hysterectomy, so they removed the ovaries as well. In some cases, they removed the cervix. And they would have done all the chemotherapy, all the radiation. They followed all the protocols, did their scans subsequently, their follow-up work. And then maybe 2 years, 4 years, 10 years afterwards, they get a reoccurrence of cancer in a different part of the body. That is very high. If you do the research, you'll realize that happens a lot. A lot of people who get cancer actually have recurrence of some other type of cancer in some other part of the body later on. The reason for that is a lot of the time, the immune system has not gotten what it needed to prevent the duplication of the propagation of any other type of cancers. It's simple. So I'm saying all of that to say that some sort of nutritional protocol is recommended. We do that at Batson and Associates. Again, that telephone number, you can WhatsApp us on 314. That is 314-9975. You're listening to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates. We're discussing health synergy. We're talking about health from a natural and integrated perspective. There's a question that I had that I'm going to answer that was asked, and that is as it relates to diabetes. They found that I was stressing on the fact that diabetes is, causes a lot of problems. And it does. It really does. And the reason for that fundamentally is because, as I said, diabetes increases the drivers of inflammatory response in the body. An inflammatory response is a driver of disease. I'll give you an example. If someone is diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, or Crohn's disease, or irritable bowel syndrome, all of those three diseases that I just mentioned, all fall in the category of inflammatory bowel condition. So it means that all the individuals who suffer from IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, even diverticulitis, is an inflammatory condition of the bowels. It would mean that they have to have an elevation, or they do have an elevation of inflammation in the body. Because of that elevated inflammatory response, which is just what I was saying, it now creates a disease, or it creates an ability to really push or increase or exacerbate that disease. So that's why regular Western protocol dictates that doctors would normally give you. So if you're dealing with someone who is trained as an immunologist, or someone who is dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, a rheumatologist, that type of thing, your normal protocol would be corticosteroids. That's standard medical protocol, Western medical protocol, that is. And then there are a few other things that you would use. But again, the nutritional aspect is vitally important. Why do you have ulcerative colitis in the first place? You don't get that. Ulcerative colitis is a serious inflammatory bowel condition. So, whatever your situation is, feel free to give us a call or visit. Keep in mind those telephone numbers and location. You can WhatsApp us on 314, that is 314-9975, 314-9975. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. That number again, WhatsApp us, 314-9975. And also check out that location tomorrow, St. James, Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road, St. James. Debe is the corner of Ramsonwood Trace and the SS Erin Main Road in Debe. And of course, Tobago is the Triangle Building in Scarborough, Tobago. Take care, guys. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Until next week.